Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to every style of hot dog we could find across the US. I done this reaction a few days ago to burgers, and I didn't know there was so many different variations, but for hot dogs, even more so. I can say about 2 or 3 types of hot dogs. Obviously you have chili dogs, which look great, but you don't really find them in the UK. And I feel like then you've just got the stereotypical American hot dog, which is just with mustard and ketchup. And I guess a second or third one would be to have onions or crispy onion on it. I know some people will have is it green chili on it? Green chili? The sort of the sauce thing, I think. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what other variations you can have. But yeah, we're gonna see. Hopefully, going to enjoy. And I mean, to be fair, after my burger reaction, was it yesterday? I had 5 Guys yesterday because of reactions that I did. I don't know if the burger one was yesterday. So this might tempt me into having hot dogs, to be fair, because I caved in yesterday and had 5 Guys in the evening. I said I would, to be fair, and I did treat myself. So, yeah, maybe this will make me cave in again, have another 5 Guys, but this time I'll have a hot dog. Because, to be honest, I think that's really the only place you can get, American-style hot dogs, to my knowledge, in my city. So, yeah, we're going to check this out. Hopefully going to enjoy. Hopefully you're all doing well. Links are in the description to my Patreon, where you can see reactions to movies, TV series, all stuff that I can't post to YouTube. I recently reacted to The Godfather, the first one. I'm going to be reacting to the second one soon. There's Back to the Future reactions, The Office reactions to a lot of American TV series and films, like classics, etc. So, yeah, if you want to see that, links are there, and you can suggest things as well. But, yeah, let's jump into this reaction and see all these styles of hot dogs.
Dogs are as American as apple pie. But unlike apple pie, hot dogs in the U.S. can range from being as plain as a steaming wiener on a bun to one that features all the glories of bacon, beans, onions, salsa, and cheese. Today on Weird History Food, we're covering the most distinctive dogs in the United States. But before we chop onions and squirt the mustard, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. Then leave a comment and tell us what other popular food styles you would like to know more about. Okay, grab some mustard and onion and settle in for this mouth-watering tour of Dogtown, USA.
Here we go. Dirty water dogs.
New Yorkers love their dirty water dogs and look for the signature soubrette blue and yellow awnings throughout the city.
So these are in is it GTA 4? I'm pretty sure you get these stands all throughout. Is it GTA 4? I think it is.
Like many dogs, these are known for their all-beef meat and natural casings. What makes the New York Wieners unique, though, is that they're boiled in vats of spiced water. The casual onlooker, the vats may appear to be swimming with dirt and stank, hence the name. In reality, the water is seasoned with spices and aromatics like red pepper, onion, nutmeg, cumin, and vinegar.
Okay.
While some connoisseurs declare ketchup verboten on a dog, these vendors sometimes add it and or tomato sauce to the simmering wiener bath. Vendors serve the franks on doughy buns, which soak up the flavor. Toppings include ketchup, mustard, sauerkraut, and tomato onion dressing found only in New York City.
It looks good, to be fair. Sauerkraut's very... Is that like a really German food? Damn. Detroit Coney dogs. See, these are the ones that I'm probably the most aware of and dying to have, but you're not going to get these in the UK, bro. The only way I'm going to have them is making them at home, but I just know it's not going to hit the same.
Coney dogs hail from New York's Coney Island. You probably didn't need us to tell you that. But immigrants coming through Ellis Island who encountered Coney Island hot dogs put their own unique spin on the recipe as they settled throughout the country. Take, for example, William Bill and Konstantin Gust Keros, who migrated to America from Greece and enjoyed Nathan Handwerker's famous franks on Coney Island before making their way to Detroit. The duo opened...
Coney dogs are from Greek people. Well, they spread it. They spread it to this region. What?
American Coney Island in Detroit in 1919, paying homage to the food that inspired their restaurant and technically claiming rights to the first Coney dog. To give their product a distinctive flavor, the brothers topped the dogs with Greek meat sauce, a beanless chili that became a standard garnish. Bill and Gust started their business together, but a feud split the restaurant in two. Stories differ on how and when the feud began.
So the two, because they're next to each other. So that's because of the brothers.
But the disagreement ended up creating a fiery Frankfurter competition. Side-by-side restaurants exist in Detroit to this day.
Wow.
The hot Texas Wiener doesn't hail from the Lone Star State, but rather from Paterson, New Jersey, E before I being the preferred Wiener spelling in these parts. It's been around since 1924, when someone known only as an old Greek gentleman opened a hot dog counter in downtown Paterson, apparently to test versions of his spaghetti sauce as a hot dog topping. He eventually found the ideal combination of ingredients, cementing the recipe's local stature. But no one recalls who the gent was or why he chose to name his specialty after another state. Maybe in the Paterson of 1924, Texas sounded spicy and exotic, almost like a whole other country. The dish consists of an all-beef frank, blanched briefly in hot oil before finishing in another vat. Cooks then lay the wiener on a bun and top it, in strict order, with spicy mustard, chopped onions, ground beef chili sauce, tomatoes, more onions, and a secret spice blend.
Damn. Chicago style. Whoa, there's a lot going on in here. Tomatoes in your hot dog. That's crazy work. Is that pickles as well? And then chilies. My God, there's a lot going on.
In a city of divisions, North Side, South Side, Cubs versus Sox, craft beer versus old style, there is a broad agreement on one thing: Chicago-style hot dogs.
I think this for me is the worst looking one. I'm not a fan of a lot of stuff in here. I mean, it probably still is good, but there's just a lot. Like, surely there's like a simplicity to just like a coney dog. It's just chili and then just a hot dog. There's a lot going on here. It's probably healthier, so there you go.
Feature a Vienna beef wiener on a poppy seed bun. Vendors follow a strict layering order when it comes to toppings, dressing the dogs with mustard, followed by a neon green relish,
That's
chopped
fine.
raw onion,
Yep.
sport peppers,
I like
sliced tomatoes,
And then that's where it's too much. I like it up until the tomatoes and then the pickles.
a pickle spear, and celery salt.
Celery
Chicagoans never put ketchup on their dogs. Do not ask. You will be mocked.
Nobody, I mean nobody, puts ketchup on a hot dog.
So for lunch in the Windy City, you and your chum can celebrate friendship and camaraderie over a couple of ketchup-free dogs. But at dinner time, the ceasefire ends. Will it be deep dish or tavern-style pizza?
This is half smoked dog. That looks pretty good, to be fair.
No one knows the origin of the term half in Washington, D.C.'s famed
Oh.
half-smoke hot dogs.
Oh, hell yeah.
Some claim it stems from the sausage's half-beef, half-pork composition. Others believe it's because cooks traditionally slit the wieners down the middle before grilling. To half and half not. Divisions over the origin of the DC dog's name aside, locals and experts agree it's more than just a regular chili dog. DC Franks are spicier and smokier, more flavorful than a run-of-the-mill dog. They also find their way into a splendid breakfast sandwich, the half-smoke egg and cheese, served by Weenie Beanie since 1954. The half-smoke has become a staple at Ben's Chili Bowl, which propelled the dish to international acclaim. Celebrity diners like Dave Chappelle and the late Anthony Bourdain loved the distinctly DC dish, accelerating its popularity.
Honestly, this might be my favourite one so far. Cleveland Polish Boy.
Clevelanders take
chips on
pride
top,
in their
or fries?
Polish boy hot dogs, considering them a hometown delicacy. Kielbasa, coleslaw,
Oh,
fries,
hell
and
yeah.
barbecue sauce on a
I would
decent-
never have imagined to just put chips on top. Or fry. I keep saying chips, my bad. Fries on top. On the side, yeah, but on top, damn. I'm all ears, man.
bun. From there, restaurants around CLE add their flourishes.
Was that tuna?
Tasty bun. From there, restaurants around
That's pulled pork or pulled. No, that's not tuna. Bro, that looked like tuna. I was like, what's going on? That's definitely not tuna. I assume that's pulled something. Yeah, pulled pork.
CLE add their flourishes, making the Polish boy a truly unique experience. Looking to try the original? Visit Banter's Polish Boys, where they serve house-made barbecue sauce on a traditional Ohio kielbasa.
Oh, wow.
SETI's Polish Boys have been featured by Food Network stars and appeared on the list of Michael Simon's Best Things I Ever Ate. And if a single Polish doesn't satisfy, some restaurants serve their boys with a side of chicken wings, beef brisket, or chopped pork.
Hell yeah.
If only they could fit all that on a dog.
Hell yeah, bro. The Maine Red Snapper.
The hot dogs served at home barbecues and on camping trips in Maine are crimson, like alarmingly so. Known as red snappers, the beef and pork franks are dyed red before going into a natural casing that delivers a signature snap when bitten. So yeah, just to clarify, they are supposed to look like that. Instead
They're
of nestling
dyed
into a
red.
typical side split bun, Red Snappers are served in top-loaded buns, like New England lobster rolls. The flat-bottom design allows Red Snapper to stand up more easily, and the buns are great for buttering.
This just looks very basic. It's just red.
Toasting. Traditionally, Snappers are best served with potato salad, French fries, or New England's Humpty Dumpty chips.
Damn. Oh my god, look at all the cheese. This is another chili one. This might be the top one now, to be honest.
Cincinnati's signature hot dog stands out due to its topping of distinctive Skyline Chili. Immigrant Nicholas Labrinidis brought the recipe to the U.S. from his hometown of Castoria, Greece. Named after Labrinidis' Skyline restaurant, the chili's ingredients include Worcestershire sauce, cumin, paprika, vinegar, cloves, and a secret ingredient that lends a sweet tang.
Damn.
The Labrinidis family keeps mum, but many speculate the ingredient is cinnamon, allspice, or nutmeg. Come on, Labrinidis family. We know we're close. Some Cincinnati dog lovers used to think the recipe included cocoa powder. But Skyline shot down that theory by declaring that people allergic to chocolate needn't worry about having a reaction. Not everyone in Cincinnati embraces their city's version of the dish. And some...
Yeah, it's got to be hard to have a secret ingredient, especially if people are allergic to things. Oh, shit.
question whether the topping is even chili at all. Hopefully, these naysayers find solace in the Skyline Dog.
Just slathered in cheese.
Mounds
Hell
of shredded
yeah,
cheese
bro.
and diced onions.
My god. Sonoran dogs.
Southern
Mexico.
Arizona is known for its Sonoran hot dogs, a riotous hybrid of Mexican and American flavors that the locals love, comprising bacon-wrapped sausage.
Well, they have pigs in blankets in hot dogs. That's what we call them here. Bacon-wrapped sausages are pigs in blankets. That's cold. I love that.
Nestled inside a bolillo-style bun. The dogs are griddled on a flat top, allowing the fat to crisp and seal the bacon to the link, then smothered with pinto beans, tomatoes, green salsa, grilled and raw onions, mushrooms, guacamole, and shredded cheese. The dish was popularized by ravenous college students. Yeah, it sounds like a hangover tonic. It became so sought after that in one 2015 survey, more than 200 vendors had the dog on their menu in Tucson alone.
Toledo's Hungarian dogs. Hot dog. Is it, wait, is it just surrounded by pickle?
This iconic sausage is said to have originated in the early 1930s, when Tony Paco, the Hungarian-American owner of a sandwich and ice cream shop in Toledo, Ohio, took a thick Hungarian sausage called a kolbász and sliced it in half lengthwise. The result was similar in size to a standard wiener. Paco served the dog on a sausage roll topped with his spicy chili sauce and put it on the menu for a nickel. The creation was a hit and helped Tony and his wife Rose open the original Tony Paco's restaurant in 1935. The Paco profile grew more prominent over the years. In 1972, actor Burt Reynolds stopped for dinner and famously autographed a hot dog bun, starting a tradition that blossomed into Tony Paco's wall of autographed hot dog buns, with signatures from Jimmy Carter to George Carlin. The show MASH also helped Paco's popularity with Corporal Klinger, played by native Toledoan Jamie Farr, who would mention Tony Paco's in seemingly every episode. Today, at any of several Toledo area locations, you can get a Paco's original topped with mustard, onions, and famous sauce for $4. Shredded cheese extra.
Looks stunning, man. That looks good. Mate, the chili ones,
Rhode
oh, that's
Islanders
just
are
unreal.
proud of their hot wiener, and honestly, who in their right mind wouldn't say the same thing? They consider it as much a culinary staple as cheesesteaks are to Philly. Weenie joint owners across the state agree that the dish originated at the original New York System Eatery at 424 Smith Street in Providence. While many other hot dogs contain a mixture of processed ingredients, hot wieners contain only beef, pork, veal, spices, and a single preservative. Homestead Baking Company of East Providence almost single-handedly supplies buns to all Rhode Island. No matter where Link lovers go in the Ocean State, ordering a hot wiener all the way always includes a steamed bun, signature frank, mustard, meat sauce, celery salt, and onions.
Reindeer dogs?
While Alaska's Reindeer Dogs are trendy, they're not solely composed of the meat of a particular hoofed mammal that may or may not pull Santa's sleigh.
Had me in the first
although
half.
we can't totally rule it out. Along with meat from the caribou, the North American term for wild reindeer, these franks also contain pork and beef. Local eateries serve them with Coca-Cola deglazed onions, cream cheese, and mustard. Sometimes patrons
Cream
add ketchup
cheese.
and relish. Although native to Alaska, the reindeer links are so beloved that versions can be found in other cities, including Denver and Portland.
Damn. Texas Tommy.
Despite its name, the Texas Tommy
Oh, more
was
bacon.
invented in Pottstown, Pennsylvania in the 1940s.
See, this one looks very simple, and I like that.
Apparently another Lone Star wannabe. The dog is grilled over medium heat and contains a slice of bacon, pepper jack cheese, and peppers inside a toasted or warmed bun. Additional acceptable condiments include ketchup and mustard, and adventure seekers can even get a hitched version,
Macaroni.
which features macaroni poured on top,
Oh,
because the best dogs do sound like a dare.
damn. Newark's Italian hot dog. What is going on
The
there?
Italian hot dog,
What the
served on thick pieces of pizza dough bread instead of a traditional bun,
carbs.
has its roots in Newark, New Jersey. Italian hot dogs are all beef, made with a natural casing and served with cooked peppers, onions, and fried potatoes. Cooks cut the pizza bread into quarters, making the dish more like a sandwich than a regular hot dog.
What
Then
the
they
hell?
stuff the bread with 1 or 2 sausages along with veggies. Although traditionally used sparingly, mustard, red sauce, or even ketchup qualify as condiments. Foodies can find the Italian dog all over Newark. But according to a local who has eaten the dish for more than 60 years, there are only 3 spots where a connoisseur can find authentic versions: Dickie D's, Jimmy Buff's, and Tommy's Italian Sausage and Hot Dogs.
Damn. Is this literally just in a neighborhood? I love
Buff's
that.
and Tommy's
This is literally just someone who's built it in their house. That is class.
Italian Sausage and Hot
Probably not actually their house, but like, it looks like it's just literally built where someone's house was.
Dogs.
The Hawaiian taco dog.
It's possible to find delicious meat in tube form, as Anthony Bourdain used to describe it, all over the Hawaiian Islands. One example, the distinctive puka dog, typically includes a skinless Polish sausage or a vegetarian link covered in a secret lemon garlic sauce.
What the fuck?
Instead of a traditional bun, puka
Hey,
dogs are
yo.
inserted into a bun-sized bread loaf with a hole in one end.
Hey, yo.
Cooks use special pronged toasters to crisp up the inside of the bread so that the outside remains fluffy and fresh.
Oh, damn.
If hot dog lovers want toppings beyond the lemon garlic sauce, they can sample the signature Hawaiian mustard or fruity and/or spicy relishes. Bourdain himself visited the Puka Dog location in the Waikiki International Marketplace in the No Reservations Hawaii episode.
The New Jersey Ripper.
New Jersey claims more than a half-dozen original hot dogs, but the Ripper is one of the most unusual. Royal and Anna Rutt invented the dog for the roadside venue Rutt's Hut shortly after it opened in 1928. The hot dogs fry in hot oil until their natural casings burst. The boiling oil further cooks the frank inside, creating unique crispness that permeates the entire sausage. We're generally a fan of any food you can just deep fry until it explodes.
Is that it? Damn. Ganger dogs.
Street
Danger,
dogs
not
are
Danger.
among the most popular vendor foods in Los Angeles.
Ganger.
Patrons love visiting the carts to grab a bacon-wrapped frank after a night of clubbing, although cops and health officials aren't nearly as enamored of the food carts.
You know, it's too bad there's screwballs like that loose on the streets.
Nicknamed danger dogs or dirty dogs, these links are sometimes sold by unlicensed
Avocado.
vendors who leave the uncooked bacon out for hours in the SoCal sun. Bacon that is then wrapped around wieners and griddled. The dogs are served with toppings like caramelized onions. Despite the risk of food poisoning, danger dogs remain an LA staple.
Is that why they're called danger dogs? Because they're just left out in the sun.
In addition to caramelized onions,
Damn.
patrons can add grilled bell peppers and jalapenos to their bacon-spiraled street meat.
Corn dog. Is that a
Call
hot
the
dog?
origin of the corn dog a meat in a tube form mystery. Dipped in cornmeal batter and deep fried, the hot dog on a stick is a staple of state fairs and carnivals nationwide. It's been around for less than 100 years, but the greasy, convenient wiener with a handle tastes so good that everyone wants credit for it. Did it originate at the Texas State Fair in the late 1930s or early 1940s? At the Pronto Pup Fountain Shop in Portland, Oregon in 1941? The Cozy Dog Drive-In in Springfield, Missouri in 1946? The list of corn dog claimants is long, but one undisputed fact is that a single bite of this corn-robed fella, dripping with ketchup and or mustard, will take you back to your first state fair. Hopefully you aren't afraid of carnies or clowns.
I don't understand why they're not a thing in the UK. It doesn't make sense.
The state of New York is home to a 3-restaurant Hudson Valley chain, Hot Dog Charlie's, which serves 3-inch mini hot dogs. The chain also creates its own miniature
Satisfying as
buns,
hell.
making the large windowed diners a local novelty. The trademark topping is chili, but you can also get onions, relish, ketchup, mustard, or sauerkraut. The chain also serves hamburgers, clam rolls, fried fish, and French fries covered in melted cheese and topped with bacon, all of which are in non-miniature form.
They are small. Carolina-style slaw dogs.
Carolina dogs feature a sausage unique to the region. While they don't taste much different from standard hot dogs, their distinctive color sets them apart. Produced by Brightleaf, a North Carolina-based food brand, the pork and beef wieners are electric pink due to a secret blend of seasonings. The most popular way to serve a dog in the Carolinas is with a load of creamy coleslaw. The slaw sits atop a spicy beef chili, helping balance the heat as it adds flavor. Carolinians usually finish their dogs with a drizzle of mustard. Hot dog enthusiasts don't have to travel to the Carolinas for the experience, however. Pink dogs from Brightleaf can be ordered for delivery nationwide.
Damn, they're that popular. The Georgia Scrambled Dog. Huh?
Dinglewood Pharmacy in Columbus, Georgia, turns its quirky Scrambled Dog concoction into a local...
Dinglewood Pharmacy? I guess pharmacy isn't the same thing as it is in the UK as it is in the US. What? It's called Pharmacy and it's a hot dog place, okay.
favorite. Since 1918, the diner has served chopped wieners, chili, pickles, oyster crackers, and cheese scrambled together on a hot dog bun in a dish. Popular
Wait.
toppings include white
the
onions,
sound of
yellow
that.
mustard, jalapenos, and
Just
sour
bubbled
cream.
up.
The pup isn't just popular among Columbus natives. It also had the top spot on a Major League Baseball list of best hot dogs by region. It was a favorite of President Jimmy Carter, and it's been served at weddings and formal events in Saudi Arabia and Florence, Italy.
Wow, I was not expecting
Hot
that.
dogs are perfect for any occasion. They're the no jacket required of food.
Just raw dogging it, love it. Seattle Bagel Dogs.
The city credits former Seattle native and bagel vendor
Can't go wrong with a
Hadley
bagel,
Long
can
for
you? So-
popularizing this distinctive version of a hot dog, one with a slather of cream cheese. Customers began
I never knew you
requesting
had
he serve
cream
franks
cheese with
along
it.
with his specialty, bagel sticks, which were bagels or bialys shaped roughly like hot dog buns, with a spread of cream cheese, so he eventually obliged. He started serving bagel dogs topped with cream cheese, grilled onions, and jalapenos outside bars and clubs in the evenings. They became a hit, and patrons swarmed the stand for what had become one of the city's top 10 things to do. Soon after, carts across Seattle began selling the local specialty, many substituting standard buns for the bagel sticks.
Sounds good, to be fair. Philly combos.
Fish cakes on hot dogs have a long history in Philadelphia, though these
What?
days it's a bit of a throwback. John Dans, owner of the city's most popular fish
Fish
dog
cake
combo
hot
spot,
dogs.
reports that mainly old-timers and some adventurous younger folk order the dish. The tradition of topping dogs with fish cakes, a cod potato blend, began in 1895 and evolved over the years as local eateries
What
added
the
their
hell?
spin. The most typical additional
That looks
topping
like a
is pepper
mess.
hash, made from cabbage, chopped red bell peppers, and apple cider vinegar. Onions and brown mustard also usually make an appearance.
Reuben Dog. I think I've heard of this before.
Hot dog lovers can get an authentic Reuben Dog, a spin-off from a classic Reuben sandwich, only in Kansas City.
Oh, that's
Originally
probably where I know
created
it
for
from, then.
Kauffman Stadium, home of the Kansas City Royals in Missouri, Reuben Dogs can also be found in the city of the same name across the state line in Kansas. As its name suggests, a Reuben Dog boasts corned beef, sauerkraut, melted cheese,
Corned
caraway
beef
seeds, and
on
a
a hot
load of
dog.
Thousand Island dressing. So what do you think?
Damn.
Which of these dogs is your
I
favorite?
mean, yeah, they all. I mean, pretty much all of them look great. A few of them I would maybe steer clear from, but that's just me. But no, it's just mad how you have so many variations of them throughout a country. Man, I love this episode. Seeing different states take on foods was one of my favorite things to watch as a kid on Food Network. This brought me right back. It is very cool to see these differences. Today I learned that apparently Greek immigrants are hot dog experts. That's exactly what I was thinking. There's like 3 or 4 people featured here that made the first of various regional dogs. I, an Italian American, find more reasons to respect Greece and its people as the days go by. But yeah, there we go. If you're from, well, all of you are pretty much from the US. If you've tried all of these, or you tried a lot of these, which is your go-to? Make a list from all of them that you've tried. from best to worst. Make a list in the comments of your favorite to least favorite. But yeah, for me, the ones with chili on it just look great. Some of them go a little bit overboard, but again, everyone's got their own tastes, etc. And I am quite picky with certain things, so that's on me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and until next time, like, subscribe, and peace.